I'm up way past curfew, but yeah. All right, 2 a.m.ers. Let's paint.
Bebop.
All right, let's see here. I'm gonna turn on. Oh, I'll just switch. Hello. Hello again. Get Instagram aboard. See who else isn't sleeping. All right. You know what? I'm gonna knock this out. It's been quite the journey. I think I'm ready. I'm ready for these fellas to be done. The infamous 8. Oh. All right. All right. Let's take a look. We'll see if I can keep track of this fella. I was having trouble keeping him around. What up, Ryan? I'm in here super late today. I was like, I might get in here so late. Ryan might be asleep. All right. Yeah, I plan on knocking this out today. I think it's ready. Those last touches. I'm gonna trim up those borders. And voila. Easy. Now, I hope I have volume on. I probably have dump. Well, no, I'm good. Okay, good. See, I was afraid when because I got two cameras going, that you could hear the audio on the other one. But I guess when you're not on stage, you can't hear yourself. This is good news. That's right. It's exciting live stream backstage talk. 3:30. You know what? I'm the same way. I yeah, I've just never been able to go to sleep. Now, as far as starting studio time earlier, I would love to do that, but I had, thankfully, a lot of mail to do, which is a fantastic problem to have. So I just couldn't get in here faster. But yeah, I yeah, because I would stay up working on I was a lit major and a philosophy major, and I would always stay up reading and writing papers. So nasty habits. I didn't get to watch any videos today. See, middle of the week is kind of a slow day, but the other parts of the week kind of beat me up. Yeah, I've read up on all of that. That's pretty. I did see that. I didn't see any videos on it, but I was looking at it. That's kind of cool. I probably I'm gonna do that. Somebody talked asked about it, Josh Gibson. So I'm gonna. I've done them on the Big League series, but I was like, you know what? That merits another one. I think, because that's super cool. I'm happy that those are more known names now than even in past years. So that's cool. All right. Yeah, yeah. You didn't want to write the thesis. See, I just, well, I went and I started in psychology and literature, but I wasn't feeling the psychology. So, but at the same time, I had just what happened was I was just taking so many philosophy classes because I got sucked in. I had a really good teacher, and I ended up with a double major anyway. So I'm glad it like I don't know, all of that had an influence on me for sure. Well, while I had that teacher, once I got into the other teachers, it was a waste of my time because they were so close-minded that it's hard to really learn under that environment. I guess what I liked about the first teacher is he taught the gamut of everything. Like when we did intro to philosophy, he was trying to teach every philosophy that ever existed and probably came pretty close. Um, but once he was gone, he didn't get tenure. So I think because he taught that way, which sucks. Sucked for us. Because yeah, I would have taken his classes all the way through, no problem. Yeah, it's sad. I looked him up the other day, and he passed away a few years ago. Rest in peace, Dr. Pugh. Oh man, how's your allergies? Yeah, the only thing I was good at, it was, that's not true, but I was, like, writing came really easily to me. So, yeah, like, writing a thesis was no problem. I enjoyed it. Like, those semesters were cool because I would just sit there and, like, read and then write and react, and it was cool. Go to the museum. I guess I enjoyed school. It's just like when you look at it from a business standpoint, or at least, yeah. I don't know. I'm glad I had the experience, but I would have done things way differently, and I wouldn't have paid as much for an education because I can't say that I don't use any of that stuff. It definitely affects the way I make art. But yeah, but should they have charged me that much? No. So come Baldwin, Cornell West, Bruce Lee. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, man, ear problems are the worst. I know in Houston I used to get like clogged up. I notice I don't hear like the weather's drier. I don't know what it is. I do like start. Um, I did for literature my undergrad. I did my thesis on William Faulkner, and there was I think more than a few articles where critics would use Sartre's philosophy and to write about him. I thought that was cool. So yeah, a lot of his tragic characters are stuck looking at the past. Cool stuff. It's fun. Literature's fun. Yeah, I love James Baldwin. He I just recommended someone on Instagram. He's he's bought paintings from me, but he showed his bookshelf and he said, "Who should I add?" He had The Invisible Man on there by Ellison, and I was like, "You should read Notes on a Native Son by James Baldwin." Yeah, I love the way he writes. I think that was a big influence because he's like it's the type of writing where you feel like the person's right there talking to you. I guess that's how I like art to be. Like the more I think about, like it gets me that one guy kind of broke down what I do and how you can see the process. It's like, yeah, I like that. Kind of like somebody that writes and you feel like they're next to you. Yeah, have you ever heard his voice? Like, I don't think I've ever heard him speak. I've only experienced written word. Shoot, I'm upside down again. I thought I remedied that. Let's see. Oh man. I keep doing that. Let me see. It's nice that it's a quick fix. Let me see. Alright. There we go. Oh shoot. Wait. Okay, I'm good. I gotta keep an eye on my battery. You know what? Yeah, I have seen that Dick Cavett. It's been a while though. That's what's cool about the internet. Let's work those borders. Probably still pick on that, but it's pretty much done. I love that his ear was so big. I had to cut into the border. I felt the need to. There's always a solution. Yeah. Well, they might have. I suspect there's a lot of unhappy people around them. All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna do some backgrounds on these. This will be a Cubs block. I also want to do some Simpsons today. I'm very amused by those. These feel kind of Brady. It's a story. Love that orange. It's one of my estate sale finds. I like it when there's an estate sale and it's $5 to fill up a bag. That's my jam. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get a dry one. Yeah, well, last couple of weekends ago, I went to this church garage sale, and it was like those big black trash bags. Fill it up for $10. It's usually like the last day, so, but man, I found stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Let's see. I think I've got like a Simpson day going. This one's going to be a Cubs block. This is doing the background. I got to finish that Cardinal one. Like I said, I got a bunch of 16 by 20s. I forgot, like, I bought I might have bought like a couple of boxes full. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a ton of those. All right, let's see. Use the black there. There we go. They're the big ones that I sell. Like these are 16 by 20. I sell those at 200, and then, but on my website, there's like if you get on my email list, it's 20% off. So it takes the sting away sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah, I have different price ranges. Like the smaller ones that I do, like 8 by 10s are 100. Then there's really small work when I get in weird moods. Yeah, there was I had this big studio in Houston, and but I spent a month making 4 by 6 watercolor paper portraits. I couldn't get out of that mood to save my life. so, so yeah. But yeah, like I've been needing to do some paper stuff, and I can't get in a mood. It sucks being temperamental. Might have made her face too big. We'll try again. It's not too bad. Okay. I've been painting pigs, so it's like sometimes it's hard to adjust again. Liverpool. That sounds awesome, dude. Yeah, I want to do some traveling with my kids. We gotta keep those sales going up though, or we can get crazy. Oh, cool. Good times, man. I keep meaning to pull regular yellow out. I keep forgetting. That's all I have is this weird. I mean, it's working fine, but. can't even find the other yellow. Nice. Well, I can block her in for now. Oh, where's that? I found the color yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Do that. I'll block her in for now. Maybe that'll pop up. None of that color. Man, tomorrow's a long day too. I got myself good. What's the concert? Nice. What do you work on it? I don't know if I've asked you that. I don't think so. I don't think you've mentioned. Sounds like a fun gig. I see. Yeah, that's right. You did. uh, well, it's just like inconsiderate. It's like, shoot, man. and considerate regard for everything. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a Josh Gibson. I saw this cool Clemente. I think I have it in here. But I've never seen him in that uniform. It's like a minor league thing. Oops. Oh. I need to get another bracket that can hold that. It could be less precarious times. I'm always afraid this mic is falling. They come with like these little dinky holders, so I always feel like they're gonna fall. Get the space on this. Let's see. Looking at that artist now. Chaperone. Hey, it's mellow. I don't know what I was listening to. I picked some random punk band, but they're getting a little metal for me. Constantly fighting with Spotify. He said punk. We'll go with the classic here. It's funny for a while, like it'll go through phases, but like sometimes I don't have enough, like say red. And that was the case for a while. It's like man, I keep not buying red, and then all of a sudden I have shit tons of red. I never run out too badly because I'm always picking up paint from different places. But I guess I could put that there. There you go. Very nice. Oops. Just keep an eye on my things. Yeah, we're good. Ohtani? I've done Ohtani a few times. I should do another one. I haven't done him as a Dodger. I did a lot of Angels paintings. Yeah, I need to. Let's show. Maybe we'll throw an Ohtani in here. I'm in an 8x10 mood. Well, I want to pick that Cardinals piece though. I don't want it to lag. I don't want it to get lost in the studio. Oh man, I forgot to check on the other streams. I think, well, I gotta do research. I think I'm gonna stick with StreamYard. What's cool about them is you can edit, like, within the platform, which is really conducive to my time constraints. That's good. YouTube. Skip LinkedIn today. I have to eliminate one daily for now. Doubt anyone on LinkedIn is up. I don't know. Maybe I'm assuming. But I always felt like LinkedIn is people who have social media restraints at their job. That's a good portion of their demographic. There I am. Hello, me. Okay. All right. Good, good. I think I did that right. Okay. Work that cap a little. Yeah. That blue is always very generous to me. It's funny because like those jugs are the same brand, I think, but some of them flow more than the others, depending on the color, which I think is weird. Dang it. I'll let that set for a minute. Let me see here. Oh, well. I think I burned through those 8x10s. That's crazy. Not all of them. Jeez. I hate that about me. Yeah, dang it. Okay. It's alright. Hey, Ryan, you ever seen that documentary? I think it's called Finding Sugarman. Is that right? You'd know what I'm talking about if I got that right. I don't know. I just got his music stuck in my head. That's funny because I saw that documentary a few years ago, and I was working at the nonprofit, and then there's this lady that was working there at the time, and then she comes in and she just like, what is this music? It's the lyrics. This is stupid. And then she puts on like this shoegaze. It was shoegaze, but it's the most depressing, nauseating stuff I'd ever heard. And it was weird that she's criticizing this music and then puts on this garbage. I want to say it's called Finding Sugarman. Let me see. I don't know. I liked it, and I liked the dude's music, but it's this artist, this musician who made these records in the '60s, I think, searching for Sugarman, and it turns out like he's really big in I think South Africa, but nobody's heard from him, so that's what the documentary's about. And it's pretty cool. I love that type of thing. But I also like the dude's music, despite what that lady said. Obviously, she knew good music. We did not get along. I'm sorry. I can ignore people in that situation. Yeah, I had an editor that recommended that to me. I think he'd seen it when I was in the theater, but I didn't see it till years later. Yeah, Peter always had good taste in film. Miss working with that dude. He ran an ad agency, and I'd do all types of random stuff for his agency. All types of weird stuff. I got in with him because he ran a thing called HoustonNightlife.com, and so I was gathering content. I don't know. Do you use Just Watch, that app? I got a website too. Let me see. It tells you where stuff is. Let's see. Just Watch. You want me to sign in? Could I just... no one's streaming it for free currently. It's probably on YouTube though. But yeah. It's up for bucks everywhere. It was on Netflix for a while. That's how I'd seen it. Yeah. I saw somebody talking about the nostalgia of like renting movies, and it's like, yeah, I don't miss that. I'm perfectly fine for like, um, yeah, I'm gonna make time for that. So like I said, I don't get a lot of downtime, but I'll make time for that. I love James Baldwin. Yeah, that would have been a fun job. Like my first job was, it's funny because I wasn't there long, but I worked in the produce section of a grocery store, and I don't know, it was just stupid. It was far from me, and then I worked at Subway. I always say that's where I got my start as an artist. I was a sandwich artist, and then from there I got work study jobs in college because I was going to college and I was doing the Subway thing, and then I got hooked up with a work study job. Then after that, I worked in a dark room after college, and then started my own business. I was already doing my own stuff. Like all through college, I had like photography clients, but I worked darkroom and studio. It was weird. It was weird just granting that job to my kids. Yeah. But yeah, you should check that one out if you can. It's a good story. Kind of reminded me of I was watching. It circulated a bit, but the Steve Albini clip where he said that his job is to record for a band in a way that even if their audience doesn't find them right then, that there's the possibility that their audience will find them. I thought that was cool. Sucks he died so young. Yeah. That one was weird because like I feel like the past few years he'd been doing a fair amount of like interviews and stuff. And I always enjoyed hearing him talk. But there's no part like when I think about those interviews where he's like, yeah, thinking about death. And it's really weird about life. I don't. I think when I was younger, I didn't really have an opinion, but I've got like kiddos, and I want to see a lot of their lives. So situations change. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people are. Oh yeah. Shoot. Mine was Kurt Cobain. I was in high school, and thankfully I'd seen him live. I'd seen them live, but they were supposed to do Lollapalooza, and we were really excited. My friend and I were gonna go check it out because he'd gone with me then. It's so funny because I don't know what the hell I'd done, but I had been grounded, and the thing is like we already had the tickets to Nirvana, and so my friend's dad had to talk to my mom. And if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have seen them. And I think I would have been really sad. But it was funny. Like anytime after that, if I wanted to see a show and my parents protested, I would say like, well, you know, I almost didn't see Nirvana because of you. It would work. So I saw a lot of cool bands because of that logic. But yeah, that was gnarly. Dang. That's awesome. I have a friend who, it's funny, her husband like hardly ever talks, and so, um, but like the one conversation I've had with him, it's about music, and he rattles off the bands that he saw, like Hendrix and yeah, Joplin. And so I told his wife about that. She's like, Mike talked to you? I'm like, yeah, right. It was awesome. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. Okay. Where's that up there? How's the battery doing? We good. We got audio. That might be dead. Come out. I'm going to drain you. Alright. Let me see. I'm determined. Wow. Etta James. Love her records. Painted quite a few Etta James pieces. I love my music pieces. It's funny, I shipped a painting to China, and it was this band Morphine. So today, sent it like a few weeks ago, but stuff takes a while. It didn't take too long. Depends how you send it. If you send U.S. mail, I stopped doing that. Like, um, unless there's no option, because like it's just horrible. Things, I don't know what happens, but your stuff gets there so slowly. Um, but he sent me a picture of a piece installed, which I don't always get to see that. But I just thought it was cool. He was a Morphine fan. But yeah, See, there wasn't enough in there. Well, we'll take it another direction. Oh man, Morphine? Yeah, they were like 90s, and the lead guy died of a heart attack on stage, but they were amazing. But yeah, I was shocked. It was a morphine pen. Like, wow, I guess it's not that shocking. Music's a lot more global and available now, but I don't know. It made me happy. That's why I make those pieces. I think it's funny sometimes. A lot of times, and people mean well, but it's like you should paint this, that'll sell. And I'm pretty conscious of what will sell, but it's not the point to me. Like I want to sell work, but I feel like that's more like I have to put my stuff out there. I have to do my job on on the marketing side instead of making things that I think will sell. Like that defeats the purpose of this job for me, you know. But yeah, I do. I do a morphine painting, knowing full well that it's probably not going to move right away. But when it does, the victory is sweet. That screen name always cracks me up. The two Utes. Pesci was so great in that. Pesci's always great. That's what a lot of my TikToks are like, movies like that. Pesci explaining to that guy how the extortion's gonna work. It's really great. I see that one a lot. Oh shoot, 334. All right, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Man, all right. I hate that I got started so late. I need to work on those cardinals. Where are you? If I can find them. See, this is what happens. And then 2 years later, I am working on that piece again. Where did I put that? Over here, maybe. I should work on that. Okay. Now I am, though. I'm going to move this along. All right. Where was I? Oh, dude. Yeah. No, music I have going all day. My friend Bruce one time, I don't know what it's called, but it's like we were listening at the same time, and you could throw up music into the queue. That was fun. But yeah, music's constantly going in my house. I think it's funny because my daughter, um, like if the music's not on, she's like, "Where's the music?" I guess I'm raising you correctly. Success. Because yeah, when I used to work the gallery, um, that was my rule. There had to be music on. It only made sense too, like in a business, like people come in and you're just sitting there. That is the worst vibe. Aside from like me not being able to not have music. Yeah. Yeah, the jam session. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I remember we were doing that, and I was like, dude, we've got kids. Cool it, man. Your precious little ears. That was an adjustment. 'Cause, I used to cuss a lot, and then kids repeat things. So I had to, which I think was a positive thing. I was like, I didn't need to be cussing that much. Bad habits. Bad habits from bad relationships, man. I don't know, and that was funny. I got reflective on it one time because I got a playground for the kids, and so I was building it in the backyard, and my dad was helping me, and so the neighbors were out, and yeah, a bunch of dudes in their early 20s, and they're just constantly dropping f bombs, and as I'm sitting there with my dad working on stuff, is I say like, man, when I was younger, I used to think it sounded so cool to cuss, and I've been listening to these guys for a few hours as we build this thing, and I'm really sorry I put you through that, because I now know how moronic it sounds. And yeah, don't get me wrong, a good curse word is it should be used like poetry. I think my dad is a poet at cussing. Like when he does it, it's like, wow, how did you even string all of that together? But in general, it can sound pretty dumb. It's all about context, I guess. Newer country. That's like your only genre? I don't know much newer country. I know old country. Like I collect vinyl, and I was getting into it when I was in Houston, but when I moved here and I started going to estate sales and stuff, that's all the record collections are here. It's like old country. Oh, that's the stuff you don't listen to. Yeah, I misread that. My bad. I was like, man, that's pretty weird. Because yeah, I don't know new country at all. But yeah, I like the bulk of my vinyl collection is probably that stuff. But that's only because my first collection when I moved, I gave it to my brother, so he has my old stacks, and that's all like punk rock and different stuff, but heavy punk rock. I don't think I have a poo holes. Yeah, I actually grew up like not liking country because all I would hear is like what was new then, and I wasn't into it. But when like I got into those other records, I was like, well, this is way different than that. I guess it's like anything. It's the way you experience it. Again, context. Should bring that stuff back out. That's a good shade. Did I dry out? I hope not. Stay with me. Yeah, yeah, like old country, like Hank Thompson. Um, Even like old, like Slim Whitman. Um, Kitty Wells. The female vocalists are amazing. I got to see, God, she was in her 70s, I think. Wanda Jackson. That was pretty cool. She was so fun. I didn't realize that. Who are the other two? That's interesting. Yeah, I did not realize that. All right, that's some progress. It's less progress than I wanted, but I'm pushing the ball along. See, I'm gonna work on Kim here. Let's see if that. I still didn't find that yellow though. There it is. Johnny was bad man. Do you know who the other two are? Oh wait, in three different music hall of fames. Okay, I got you. I'm misreading a lot tonight. I think I got a lot of thoughts in my head tonight or today. It's weird when my brain gets like that. But I guess I'm trying to do a lot of things, so I get overwhelmed. It's an awful sound. Interesting. I haven't painted a blonde in a while. Oh yeah, man. He said he's a. He said he was a cop, right? But is he still active? Or but yeah, man, definitely. When did he stop painting? And why? We got the Inquisition part of me going. Oh, there's two canvases under here. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's a good one. All right. Yeah. No. Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Now, like making stuff is just it's just good. It's good for the spirit. Yes, that's why I made it my living. It's good times. There you are. Good. Did not lose you, my precious. Let's touch this up. All right. Let's groove. Right. Almost. I think I probably say that too much. He's like, almost Satan. Yeah, man, always. Always appreciated, dude. Be safe at your gig tomorrow night. Watch those crazy drivers. I should turn in here soon, too. I can't stop. It's a problem. I'll come back to that. Those engines. Oh, I probably should. Dang it. I guess I can get the wire. See that battery slipping. I wish I could just plug in this other one, but they don't work that way. I guess I'll stop there. Let's see. Race. Oh man, tell me I didn't lose that lid. Erg. Where did I put that? Where's that one? Okay. Alright. Guess
Hello. Let me see here. I'm going to attempt to erase my battery. Oh, what was that? Let's see. All right. Log that one out. Did we? Bye. All right, let's see. I'll try this. I think. Where are you, mouse? Okay. Squeak. It is time to muse.
Nightly musing. Whoa.
Yeah, it's daily. I'll put out these videos, and I am my graphics department. And today it made me think about years ago in photography when my friend and I were having a discussion, probably a debate. And I said at some point, because they were just starting to integrate video into our 35 millimeter cameras. And I said, still photography, there won't be a need at some point. Because if you can extract the image from the still, it doesn't even make sense. And, there's still room for argument there, but as I'm making the stills or the glitch there and throw them into the graphic. And at first I was like, I'm okay with it being low res or whatever. But I found a function and it will enhance the image. Problem solved. And the thing is, we're just seeing the beginning of that. And so I took those thoughts, and for a while there, I had been, as I hyper focus and do research, thinking about AI and the idea, and I still think about it, where a script can be run and my career could be simulated, and you could simulate a body of work that I would have done. And so thinking back to that, at that time I was thinking that way because I watched The Dark Room go away. And I watched so many people say it will never go away. You'll never replace this. And in that instance, you'll never replace still photography. Never. I guess I'm not a believer in never. But to me, it's all expression and how, as an artist, I am to maneuver within new realities, whether there's a mass consensus that it will happen or not. But if it does, I want to be thinking about it and I want to be ready. There you go. This has been
Nightly musing. Whoa.
Still racing this clock. Okay, we'll see. All right. Let's see what we were up to. Yes, let's see what I was up to today.
Triple Art
Still on that Simpsons kick. I remember the episode where Sonic Youth was on there. So working on a Kim Gordon there. Love that. Love Sonic Youth. pushed along my Cardinals block here. Whoops. Holding 2 paintings there. So yeah, 8 Cardinal Greats. I guess these are the 8 series. That'll be a cubby block. Shout out your team. Big prizes. All right. Well, I got a couple of others in the sketch, but my friend Ryan, who's been chatting at me at night, which is awesome. I'm happy that you know how nice that is. Feel less alone in the world. But he shouted out Otani, and I said, you know what? I haven't painted him as a Dodger, so let's roll. All right, there we go. We made it. I'm so excited. This has been
Triple Art P.
There you go. All right. Yeah, I gotta make another graphic. Although, man, I've been doing these late. I gotta maybe stream earlier. Then we can do artist spotlights, which is another segment I've been thinking about that I think would be cool. So, but yeah, I should get some sleep. It's probably wise. All right. Bebop out. Thanks for watching.
Bebop.
Bye.